Welcome, cadets. This is Mr. Storm. And in this class, you're going to be learning about a bunch of different careers in business. So I figured it'd be a great idea for us to just jump in with both feet and take a look at some of the most common careers you will find if you're looking for a career in business. So there are many different types of careers, and this lesson is not all encompassing. There are plenty others here, that exist that I did not list here. These are just some of the most common that you might see. There are careers in accounting, consulting, entrepreneurship, finance, human resources, marketing, real estate, retail, and sales. And we're going to talk about all of those in this lesson. So let's talk about accounting. So accountants, they prepare and examine financial records for persons and for businesses. So these are essentially business people who are specialized in doing the math, the financial math that's required for things like paying taxes or making sure that financial records are accurate and up to date, following all the laws that come with financial record management. Personal accountants, or CPAs, certified personal accountants, can help individuals plan for their future and set up their retirement funds and file their taxes and things like that. If math is something that you're more excited about, the business math or the finance side of it, then maybe accounting might be for you. Median annual wage for accountants is roughly about $68,000. Consultants. Consultants are special subject matter experts in specific realms within business. They're called in to companies to kind of give them advice and help them figure out how to get over a specific hurdle or how to complete a specific project. Improve the business's efficiency. Really, they're troubleshooters. They're problem solvers for businesses. Now, consultants usually work for what's called a consulting firm, and then they're hired by other companies by that, or from that firm, and they work for one company for 6 months, and then another company for a month, and things like that. Median annual wage for consultants is right around $81,000 per year. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is what a lot of people think of whenever they think of business careers. Essentially, entrepreneurs are individuals or small groups of individuals who create their own businesses, right? They do all of the things they need to start up a small business, and then they move that small business from not being profitable to being profitable. So almost every business that you see, for the most part, started out as a small business and expanded as their customer base grew. Entrepreneurs, they take on a lot of personal risk. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you personally need to be able to handle risk, handle stress. You need to be willing to not accept a salary for a year or two while you get your business off the ground, and you need to be willing to accept failure. 85% of small businesses go under, they fail within the first year. So entrepreneurship is a very risky venture. But for those that make their way through this very difficult path, it can be very lucrative. Entrepreneurs, I mean, you want to make $1 billion, this is one way to do it, is to be a successful entrepreneur. Finance. So there are a lot of different careers in finance, and this is a kind of like an umbrella term for all of the different kinds of careers. So there's corporate finance, commercial banking, investment banking, hedge fund managers, private equity, venture capital, tons of stuff, right? And all of these careers fall under the umbrella of finance. Couple of these real quick. Corporate finance, right? If I'm a corporate financier, I might be like the chief financial officer for a corporation, and my job is to make sure that the finances are working. I might have the accounting department for that company working directly under me. Commercial banking, right? I can be a bank manager or a bank lender that's lending money to a business so that they can expand and open new locations, stuff like that. Let's see, private equity, venture capital. Venture capitalists are they're investors that will find ideas, entrepreneurs that have an idea for a business, and they will give them money to get their idea off the ground. Right? Here's a couple $100,000 for you to build your business, and then I will take a piece of your business as you start making profit. All right, human resources. Every company needs to have a human resource person. Human resource specialists, they're responsible for recruiting, screening, hiring, interviewing, putting workers in the right place. They handle work, interactions between coworkers. They make sure everyone is following the rules appropriately for equal opportunity, and make sure that the workplace is a safe place for people to work and they don't feel harassed or there's not a hostile workplace, things like that. They also handle things like payroll, benefits. They handle training for employees so that employees know what they're supposed to do in the workplace. Human resource managers they manage so much stuff. And so here's the thing to remember with human resource managers. They are the ones who manage the humans, right? Your employees, your workers at any business are a resource, and you need someone to manage that resource. Median salary for human resource managers is about $102,000 per year. Marketing. Marketing is incredibly important for any business that sells products to a customer. Now, the customer doesn't have to just be, you and me, people who are coming in off the street to buy a product. Customers can be other businesses as well. And marketers are still required to sell that product to another business. So what a marketer does is they create advertisements, they create connections with customers so that people know about the product and they convince people to buy the product from that company. Marketing is incredibly important, and it's reflected in the wage. Median wage for marketing managers is $131,000. Real estate. So real estate is another umbrella that covers a lot of different jobs. You can have residential real estate, where if you're looking to buy a home, you'll have a real estate agent, usually an independent real estate agent, who handles that process for you. Most regular people aren't qualified to handle all the legal issues and file all the paperwork in order to legally buy a home. So real estate agents can do that for you. There's also commercial real estate agents, and these work directly for businesses to buy properties for the business to use. There are property management people who handle properties for either persons or businesses. So if I own a home and I want to rent it out, I might outsource a lot of the day-to-day interactions with my tenants to a property management company. There's also appraisal, meaning I could be an inspector that goes to the property and does an assessment of how much that property costs. That's what appraisal means. So real estate covers a ton of stuff. Retail. Okay, retail managers. Now these are usually store managers, shift managers, sales floor managers, and retail managers. They oversee everything that makes a store work, right? So when you go into any store that you shop, where you shop, say, Walmart or, the Apple store or Barnes and Noble, everywhere you go in to buy a product, there are retail managers in there making sure everything works, making sure that they're buying the inventory, making sure they're stocking the inventory, making sure they're marketing to the right people, making sure that the store is clean and safe for customers. So these jobs are generally motivated by sales and profit. And so if a store isn't doing well, then the retail manager isn't doing their job well. The retail manager's job is to make sure the store is returning a profit for the company that franchise belongs to. Then we have our sales, right? Individual salespeople. Now, sales and marketing are pretty closely related, but these salespeople are generally the people that you interact with face to face, right? If I'm a customer buying a product, I go into a store or I call someone on the phone or whatever, I'm going to be interacting with these people. These people generally get paid in commission, meaning that their paycheck is based on how many successful sales they can complete within a certain amount of time. So it's their job to make sure I feel safe and protected and feel like I'm buying the right product and feel excited about my purchase, right? They're directly influencing my attitude, my feeling about buying this product. So they're incredibly important. So in conclusion, there are tons of jobs when it comes to business. And, you might start out your business career as a salesperson, then move up to retail management, and then maybe move over to human resources management. There are ways you can move through the business world. And like I said, there are a lot of jobs out there. As technology grows more advanced, so does the opportunity to reach customers, right? More and more people are buying products online, which means, in business, you might be including in the future, we are including now, people like web developers or social media consultants, things like that. We don't know what the business world is going to look like in 20 years. We do know that right now, one of the best ways for you to make a decent living is for you to get into business, pick one of these careers that I've highlighted, and focus on developing your skills in that career, getting the degrees you need, getting the experience you need, and selling products to customers. That's pretty much it. It's a very basic entry-level conversation about what business careers exist. Now you're going to do some more research in this and figure out which of these careers is a better fit for you personally. So I will see you in the resume and cover letter assignment, where we will go over how to create an effective resume and cover letter. Okay,